Imagine walking into a grocery store and there's no fruits, vegetables, or even meats. Then imagine walking into the mall and going into American Eagle where there are no clothes because the cotton industry is closed. Then walking into Ulta where I buy my daughter's makeup and the shelves are empty because there are no farmers to produce the ingredients. Thanks to Kentucky agriculture, we don't have to worry about that. Most people don't understand how important agriculture is. It's the main source of national income for most developing countries, although most people take it for granted. Raising crops and livestock is the backbone of the rural Kentucky because of the worldwide variety of agriculture production from beef cattle to corn, horses, and tobacco. Kentucky agriculture production is constantly changing to keep up with today's society. Kentucky is nicknamed the Bluegrass State because of the bluegrass grown in pastures. The center of production of bluegrass is in Louisville and Lexington. Kentucky is home to 76,500 farms. That makes it the sixth ranking state in the number of farms. The average farm in Kentucky is 170 acres. Out of Kentucky's 25.4 million acres, 51% of that is farmland. Kentucky is known for having the most beef cattle of any state east of the Mississippi, with 1.7 million head as of January 1st, 2015. Agriculture is the science or practice of farming. Many people today don't understand the importance of agriculture. 70% of people in the world rely on agriculture as a meaning of living. But honestly, the entire world relies on it. Without agriculture, there wouldn't be food, clothes, makeup, or even houses. Without it, the world would slowly come to an end. In 2013, the top exports for Kentucky were soybeans, other livestock products, wheat, poultry products, and other plant products. Barron County is number one leading county by numbers of farms, followed by Pulaski, Warren, Shelby, and Graves County. Christian is the number one in Kentucky with its amount of cropland, followed by Graves, Logan, Davis, and Union County. In 2013, Kentucky farmers spent $3.9 billion for inputs. Also in 2013, farmers paid a total of $2,659 million for feeds, seeds, fertilizers, chemicals, fuel, oil, and electricity, and labor. In 2013, Kentucky was ranked 16th for net farm income with $2.74 billion, which was also 25th in total agriculture exports. Kentucky's cash crop is corn. Corn is the most important field crop in the United States. 50% of corn produced in the world is from the U.S. 2014, Kentucky was ranked 14th in corn production. The top counties were Union, Henderson, Davis, Christian, and Graves. Without field corn, we would have to find another field crop to feed our livestock. Kentucky is known for being the number one barley and dark tobacco producing state. Barron, Allen, Shelby, Breckenridge, and Harrison is the top counties in Kentucky known for producing the most barley and dark tobacco. Without tobacco products, without tobacco being produced, those who smoke cigarettes or dip tobacco products would not have those products available to them. As of January 1st, 2015, Kentucky was known for having 63,000 head of milk cows. Without milk cows, we would not have the milk we buy in the stores, as well as cheese or any other products made with milk. Just think if you decided one morning that you wanted a bowl of cereal. Without cows to produce the milk, you would not be able to enjoy that bowl of cereal. Barron County is the number one county in Kentucky for having the most milk cows, followed by Adair, Logan, Todd, and Christian. In 2012, Kentucky was ranked 4th for cattle and calves cash receipts. In 2012, there was also 33,823 farms with beef cattle in Kentucky. Barron is the top beef cattle county, followed by Pulaski, Madison, Monroe, and Warren County. Most beef cattle are Black Angus, but from my experience of helping on a farm, there is many beef cow breeds. Raising beef cattle can be very costly because many diseases kill out cattle. Many cows on the farms I have helped on have had many beef cattle cows die from disease. You can also lose cows from being born with birth defects or even not being completely developed. While working at an Angus farm, Brian said that one night they had to stay at the farm around the clock during the winter to make sure the calves that were born did not freeze to death before they were found the next morning. Mark Van Meter, that used to own an Angus farm, said that no matter the price of your cattle, you can still lose them to disease. Poultry is Kentucky's #1 commodity. In Kentucky, there are hundreds of chicken barns located around the state. Sherry, who has helped at a chicken barn, said that it's very hard work gathering the eggs multiple times a day, as well as making sure that they meet the requirements of the companies that they are selling them to. Many families depend on them to provide for their families. Many families in the state of Kentucky depend on those barns to provide for and feed their families. The poultry industry in Kentucky accounts for 7,000 industry jobs. In 2012, there were 6,252 farms in Kentucky with laying hens. 5,501 of the farms had 1 to 49 hens. Graves, McLean, Hancock, Todd, and Ohio are the top 5 counties in Kentucky to produce the most poultry. Without farming equipment, we would not be able to take care of our cattle. It would be much harder to do the day-to-day work on a farm if you did not have the equipment to help you. John Deere has been around for 155 years. Usually everywhere you go, no matter what county you're in, you will always see John Deere as well as other brands of farming equipment working in the fields. In Kentucky, there are 57 farming equipment dealerships located all over the state. Without agriculture, we would have to fend for ourselves like the Native Americans did. They were able to survive, but it was much harder for them than it is for us now. Thanks to agriculture, we can go to the grocery store and get the groceries we need and not have to worry about it being empty. Also, thanks to agriculture, we can go home to our houses and have clothes in our closets and makeup on our vanities. So the next time that you get angry or impatient when you get behind a tractor on the road, take the time to think about how what they are doing is making sure you have the food and supplies that makes your life much easier. As long as Kentucky has wonderful weather, Kentucky's agriculture will be around for many more years, and we will benefit from all of the hard work that the farmers put into making sure that we have everything that we need.